Hey guys, I'm back here again. I did the second video right now here for the second machine, the actual second generator we had over here. We had 3 generators, and this is the second video for the next one we have here. This is the Generac GP3250, and we finally got this one done, so it's ready to go back to the customer now. So hopefully he'll probably pick it up maybe on Monday or Tuesday sometime. So I just want to do a quick rundown of what needed to be done. This one to get it running properly. This one needed the standard tune-up on the machine right here. Plus, you also need a new carb, unfortunately, because these ones from Generac, they have a Chinese sourced engine on them, unfortunately. And because of that fact, it's more likely that they need to be replaced with a carb unit on here. And this is what the carb looks like. Get a better shot here on the side. So there's a new carb right there, plus we had to replace the choke up here as well to the choke vane for the on and off the choke system on here. Plus you also need a new valve cover gasket on here. The old valve cover gasket was indeed leaking. He told us that the thing was supposedly leaking in the back of his truck, and he thought one of his boys might have maybe did something to it, but the valve cover was leaking, so we had to replace that on there for that. And the carb, you can see it right there, it's brand new. It has a newer name on here. Let me see if I can zoom in on here, see if I can pronounce it specifically for that. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it, but the carb has a different name on the side as opposed to the original one that was on the machine right here. It's some kind of Chinese source name. I can't pronounce it. I'm not going to butcher the name and screw it up. So we had to replace the carb, intake gasket, the air filter. He has a foam element in this one right here. Unfortunately, the guy he broke the actual air box cover, so he just wanted it taped up. So all we did was just put cheap duct tape on it. So because basically we only do what the customer wants done, so that's all we can really do for that kind of job. If the customer doesn't want to actually have the money or spend the money to get the job done properly. He also needed a tune-up on this one here as well too. Plus we replaced the spark plug, cleaned out the tank. Tank was had a bunch of crap down inside that thing as well too. And one critical component on here was the fuel line. He needed a brand new fuel line on this one as well too, so we had to replace the fuel line because it was off. Somebody dismantled it on here, and the shutoff valve right down here was also missing. Somebody took the shutoff valve, and all you had was the tit of the tank sticking right out here, and somebody did not put the shutoff valve back up inside her. So now we have a brand new one on here, brand new from the factory. Works good as it should, and it fits fine on here for that as well too. So the fuel line's on there. Put new fuel line with a new stainless steel clamps on there for that. I personally like the stainless steel ones myself because they don't rust and they're adjustable on there for each specific line you have. We have a 1/4 inch stainless clamps on here right now for that, because I try to buy the best ones I can possibly buy for commercial guys out there for that. So we did a tune up on the machine, new carb, new fuel line, new shutoff valve, and also the intake, or the I should say the valve cover gasket on the engine's head over there as well too. So we'll go ahead and fire it up here. And this one right here, you got the on and off switch over here next to the outlets over here. You know, go 1, 2, and 3. This one kind of had like effed up right here, but I'm not gonna worry about that. So we'll put it on and see how this thing goes here. So should fire up in one pull hopefully. Let me put the choke off and fuel's on. Oh, I don't want to do it. We'll put it on there then. Okay. There we go. Now it's running good. Good to go. Good to go for that. Sounds good, nice and quiet. Yeah, this one's actually pretty quiet if you want to call it that. Has a nice big muffler on the exhaust side. There it is. Nice and quiet. Good old Generac GP3250. Running nice and quiet. Doesn't smoke now. We did have to change the oil out about 3 times in this one because the guy's oil was high and it was basically coal black, so we had to flush that out about 3 times to make sure the oil was going to be perfectly clean after we did that. So it's run good. Let's check the choke on here. Choke's working good. That's no problem. So it's ready to go back to the customer right now. We'll go ahead and shut it off again here. Sounds good, no banging or clanging or weird noises. So the machine's ready to go back to the customer, so they'll probably pick it up sometime early this week. So this has been the quick follow-up video for the Generac GP3250. If anybody has any comments, questions, whatnot, feel free to leave me a message here, and we'll try to get back to you probably within about 24, 48 hours if you have some kind of a basic question about something like this, guys. I'll see you. Have a nice day.